Hi, it's Marek Purczyński speaking, and today I show you exercise to prevent the slouching and hunching. Last time I seen the funny pic in the internet. You should see it on your screen right now. As you see, there's something wrong about the civilization right now. People started to bend and bend more and more. They slouch more and more every day. Everything we do in our lives. We drive a car, we sit at the computer, we work at the desk. All the time we hunch. We got more and more problems with the round backs, which is actually hyperkyphosis of the thoracic spine. And because of this, we got more and more problems with respiration. We've got more pains between the shoulder blades. Problems with that kyphosis actually makes the problem with the cervical spine as well. You may have the headaches, issues and stuff like this. And today I show you easy exercise how to prevent all these bad things that occur every day in actually everyone's life. Let's move to the gym. Problem of slouching is actually very simple. Mostly people have got too strong abdominal and pectoral muscle and too weak extensor spine muscle. Actually, to prevent this thing slouching is, you should bring some kind of overextension to your spine, and this should balance all the bad tensions. My exercise has got a huge connections between development of human being in the early months of the life. Why? Because every baby, when it's born, when it turns from the back to the belly side, like this, starts to look around. And as you see, it's really hard to look around when you look to the floor all the time. That's why every kid, every baby try to lift his head as high as it's possible. And for this activity, actually, all the spine rectors are being involved as much as it's possible. That's why we're going to do the same exercise right now. So, how does it look like? I lie on the ground, and first thing that I'm doing is firing my glutes. I try to squeeze them as much as it's possible. Then I try to use a little bit of my lumbar spine to tense it, and as you see, my torso is being lifted a bit. Then, most important thing is to lift your head as high as it's possible, but important thing, second one, I don't look up, I try to look to the front of me. This won't bring any tension to my neck, and actually during the exercise I try to have my neck relaxed as it's possible, as much as it's possible. I try to hold in this position as long as it's possible, and I should feel mostly the huge firing on my glutes and on the rectospinal muscle between my scapulas. I try to hold as much as it's possible, and what's really important, I don't use my hands to push against the floor. My hands only support this activity that I'm doing with my actually glutes and spine extension. I try to hold for 1 minute, 2 minutes, should be fine. After one set, I have a little break, and then I try to lift my head once again, and in this time you should notice that you are able to lift your head a little bit higher. As you remember, my hands only support my torso. Whole power comes from my glutes and comes from the spine extensor, actually most from the level between my scapulas. Try to perform this exercise every 2 days, and after a couple of sessions it should bring you massive relief to your spine extensor between your scapulas, should bring relief to your neck problems, and if you had headaches it should help as well. Why? Because your spine came back to a neutral position, which is actually most important and most obvious thing, to hold good position against the gravity, which is actually force that is creating biggest pressure on our lives. Take care, Marek Purczyński.